I am going to be exploring today. So we got dialogue on, we got cinematics, and a loadout that should get the job done. This is my favorite Ventures loadout, but it honestly just works great. Cloak, Shadow, and the Lead should help us deal with regular enemies. Blakebeard Stash means I don't have to rely on the weapons that I get. And I'm even using Eternal Wanderer so I can sprint more, because I really, really like using her in support. But what I'm doing today is exploring the crypts for the first time. This might sound like clickbait, but it's actually not. So every single dungeon, every time I played it, even since the first times, you just go through them quickly. I've always gone too quick. I've always just tried to get to the end, and they're an awesome area. It's an awesome atmosphere, and I feel like these are some of the coolest areas in Save the World: Inferno, Grotto, Labyrinth, and the Lab. But I've just never actually stopped and looked around, and that's what I'm going to be doing today. So we're going to be starting with the crypts. If I have fun, if you guys want more, we can do the other 4, make a little series out of this, but we're going to be starting with the crypts, and I'm not going to be speedrunning at all. I want to just look at the whole, great name by the way, the whole area, and just take it all in. All right, we're here. Now I turned on dialogue, so I'm going to have to stop talking periodically to listen, but here we go. So, oh, this feels weird. It immediately feels wrong.
It's me,
huh?
Dungeon. The last guy here dropped the dungeon keys when he was fleeing for his life. Find the Husk key and the Shadow key. The Shadow key's, I don't know, somewhere.
He
The
knows.
Husk key, not surprisingly, the Husks have.
I've never been back here. All right, I'll turn that back up when they talk. I'm just going to lower it manually, but this feels so wrong to not immediately sprint off. It seems like back here, it's just regular Hexylvania, or, you know, just the typical zone from Ventures. Seems like a typical swamp map or something. So I'm assuming there's nothing too interesting, but when I say explore, I mean it. You guys are going to be along for a slow look around. When we get down to the actual dungeon, it'll be a lot more interesting, I'm sure. I don't want to skip any part of this, but I really feel like this out here is just typical map. I can imagine they don't expect anybody but the newbiest or the curious players to ever even see this. And if there was like an Easter egg or something back here, I feel like I would have been told that by now. But yeah, oh, and AS says you can see under the map. It's like the back room's down there. Oh, what? There's a chest. I can see it. Is the first dungeon floor like actually loaded in right now? Am I already seeing something interesting? Okay, yeah, I slipped and I immediately figured, like, I imagine I'm just gonna die if I fall down, but then I actually fell, so I got my answer. Okay, you know, I'm glad to immediately have this pay off, because I feel like anybody watching me go the opposite direction might groan, wondering what we're getting into with this video, but I want you guys to take this ride with me, because I think this will be interesting. I think it'll be fun to just explore and see what these look like. So right over here, right away, I'm going to get away from the edge of the map, because we saw it looks weird. You guys can explore that on your own if you want to see more, but oh, that's loud. Yeah, so I am going to need my Blakebeard Stash, but I always destroy this so instantly that I don't even know what this is. So it's obviously a crypt. Okay, pretty straightforward. And I'm going to want Blakebeard Stash active. I threw a drone and then nothing died, so yeah, I heard it. Where is it? I'm just going to pick that up right now. You go, or not. Do I not have an inventory that I can manage in dungeons? Okay, perfect. There we go. All right, so I can break this. That's why I like this build as well. The clubs actually do fairly well. Oh, and you don't have an inventory, right? So you need to just pick up the best one you find. At least I can get the cannonballs? Yeah, so this is one of the key locations. Now, the labyrinth can be procedurally generated. As far as I am aware, the husks have. You know, like, even that never made sense to me. So there's a key that spawns on the map that's hidden, and there's a key that the husks have, and you get it by destroying the monoliths. I've never listened to this dialogue before, ever. So this is neat to me. It would make sense that all of these are just, you know, crypts. That would make sense. It is the crypts, and this is the same for every zone, but that's the other thing I really love about this build for this use case. You get one kill, every zombie's dead, and the peg leg also deals with the encampment. And he's gonna talk.
For a dungeon crawl, I've got just the place.
I am in the mood for a dungeon crawl. That's exactly what we're doing. This is not a dungeon sprint. This is a dungeon crawl. I love that. That is exactly what I'm doing today, too. So yeah, this is another key location. I like that it's like key in the sense that something you'd want to check out, but also where the keys can spawn. That's really what I mean. I don't like it when it spawns here, because breaking this has never been so comfortable for me. I am always breaking that with angst, trying to do it quickly. Let me lower that even lower. There we go. Yeah, and it looks like these are all just crypts. These are just places for a bunch of tombs to be. That makes sense. So the building itself, again, I have never not just sprinted to the bottom and moved on. But you can see this is actually like a multi-level building. It's actually got paintings that you can look at. And I'm on 1440p. So I am recording this at 1440p now that I think about it. I've been doing that for a few months now. I have gotten one commenter who appreciated it. So high five to that guy. Literally one. I've been doing this for like a year now, or however long I've had it. But you can actually see these paintings. There's actually stuff to see. But you would never be up here. What? There's a sexy husk? Why? This is like a throwing thought, hanging out. This is what they do when we're not gaming, you know? When there's no player launched in, there's no Lars just hiding. Someone in chat never noticed that the keys are actually a husk head. Yeah, we'll see that next time. This is a husky husk playing on a piano. What? This is actually cool. This is actually cool. So, yeah. And apparently the overground is interesting to look at in the lab too, because that's different. I think if I do more of this series, I'll probably skip this top part because we would have already seen it here because it's the same for the main four. But I have truly never looked around, and it looks like the basic levels are kind of what I already knew, just blitzing past it. So yeah, by the way, love that. Love smacking one enemy half-heartedly and everything dying around it. Looks like this is all just stuff that I definitely recognize, lots of crypts and such. And are they gonna let me? Am I gonna get interrupted? I see him. Oh, I thought I might make it. I thought there might be a chance. If they shoot me ranged, I'm gonna be so annoyed. Okay, good. Okay. The first time I'm not immediately sprinting out of here. Again, this is one of the... Oh, hey. Oh, he was talking and then it went away.
Welcome to our dungeon. We know you have a lot of choices when it comes to misery and dread. And we thank you for spending your final hours with us.
Final hours? That footstep sound sounds like Legend of Zelda.
Yeah, breaking urns gets you loot. Have fun breaking all of my stuff.
That is so funny. That context is great. So these, by the way, means there's something behind them. And here's a mimic. So this is not a guide. This is not a guide. But if anybody ever wanted to know where to get mimics and crypts, I guess there could be one right there. I literally didn't know that. I was long done with my V-Buck mimic quests when dungeons came out. So it just never mattered to me. The only people who need mimics are typically just doing a quick quest and they always figure it out. So I've never really needed a mimic guide, and then I inadvertently made one when I did my safe guide for Inferno. This is cool. And I never knew. That context is great because I never knew that the dungeon was talking to us and being like mad that we were breaking all this shit. Carbide must be a bane of the dungeons. So yeah, all right. This is
to revive fallen party members, but you can use each one only once.
That's just tutorial. We can revive on those statues. I might as well break all the urns if we're gonna be crypt coins. If we're gonna be slow running this, we're gonna go slow.
If you build over my traps, they don't work, so don't.
He's just telling you how to avoid the traps. This is actually sweet. And honestly, I've been playing so much Witcher 3 off camera. People have asked me why I don't stream it, and it's kind of what I'm doing now. Witcher 3 and Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, these are games that I have a hard time streaming because I just get lost exploring them. I really enjoy a big map that I can look around in. And I got actually excited today when it occurred to me that I had never explored this map. I had never actually looked at the thing I was running past. I know I've been repeating that this whole video, but it's just very fun. I like this. So let's break this. I'm not speedrunning by any stretch of the imagination, but we might as well get these things taken care of. Bookshelf, staircase. Hey! There's a whole ass bedroom up here with like a chest in it. And this is something I wanted to achieve, you know, because people tell me, oh, there's a chest here, there's a chest there, there's a chest here, there's a chest there, and it never...
Something new. Normally we'd have you wander these halls until madness sets in, but we're workshopping a new fight for your life promotion. So, if you defeat
Same
the
paintings.
dungeon boss, you can break the dungeon's curse.
Oh, fun.
We've stacked the deck in our favor, so you're not going to win. But who doesn't love a little glimmer of hope to go with their dungeon deathmatch? And the guys down in HR think it'll be great for morale.
All right. They've got some husks right above the bed. Who wouldn't? Some mirrors, washing area. Kind of... We got a blurred painting. So when people tell me, oh, there's a chest here, there's a chest there, I don't have like a lot of context for that. Like I might factually know which wall to break, but when you consider that when you burst into this open room for the first time when you're going through it, right there, that wall is the backside of a bedroom. Okay. The backside of a bedroom that has a tier 5 chest. Like it makes sense. Like that was a pretty ornate bedroom. That's where a chest would be. I feel like I'm going to have a deeper understanding of this map when I play it in the future in a way that I've never actually achieved before. Gargoyle statues, upper level, and these guys are meant to just intimidate you. And then we got this back here. It's like a throne? This looks like a throne room. Maybe this is where subjects would be brought up to the person and they live up there? I don't know. Some kind of husk king.
Sorry, I'm sure it wasn't funny for you.
Oh, nice. So this is a kitchen. Yeah, we got an oven. We've got storage. And then we got a secret room back here. Got a chest we can pick up. What's back here? Is it going to be another mimic? Is it going to be a safe? I'm sure it rotates, but we got some secret loot. And honestly, all of this gold adds up. I mean, this is just gold you can use in the shop, so I don't need a lot of gold, but I'll take it. So I went above last time. I went under that time. Then we've got some areas where you'd hold prisoners, cells, and a little armory in here. It's like the more I want to move on from this first room, the more I'm realizing like it's full of neat details, like a little dead guy. So this is where the husks hang out. I'm getting that more and more. This is so cool. Save the World veteran pays attention to the game for the first time. All right. I think I have adequately explored this area. I'm ready to move on slightly. What's over here? It's gonna happen the whole video. You guys knew what you were clicking on. This is like bedtime side monitor content right now. If I am your full attention, then I appreciate you taking this journey with me, but I 100% expect to be the background noise for whoever's watching this. Got some fallen statues, got a knight armor. Is there like a secret wall behind one of these? There might be. Again, this is not a tips and tricks guide. I'm not trying to find every secret in the dungeon, but if I miss something, I miss something. Trying to find what's readily apparent. I have never, in playing this, ever looked right. I always go left and blitz straight through here. Maybe I see that and break it. I have never taken a right. There's a whole study up here. Look at this. They got books. If you pay attention to them, it breaks down. Doesn't seem like English or anything that I can read. Background knows while I'm working on my Lego world.
We have traps now.
Yeah, Ashley's doing it right. This is great. Can you turn down all the dialogue except the dialogue? Let me be right back. All right, so my audience is suggesting that I turn down everything but dialogue. I could probably just do this. Keep a little bit of breaking sounds, apply that, max the volume, and then what does it sound like when I break stuff?
Let me know what you think of the shield draining trap. It's new.
Shield draining... That's what that does? Oh my god. I always knew that this hurt you, but I'm usually running these at a low level, so it never occurred to me that this specifically drains your shield. And it looks like it drains a percent. You see how it drains less and less and less and less? It looks like it drains maybe 20% of your current shield. That's so interesting. Look at that. The lower it gets, the more it just never finishes hurting you. Wow. I'm going to raise this a little bit. That's a great suggestion from AS in chat to raise my volume so I can keep my volume max. We can hear the dialogue. And then you can break these, which I'm not interested in doing. So, wow. And this isn't even the main area. This is just a nice little seating place. And then this is where we came in. So we got the breakable wall. As you can see, they're always pretty obvious. And there's probably a chest spawn here, but nothing now. Again, you guys know I love those half-hearted swings. Yeah, we can probably get to 0 shield from that, but it just goes slower and slower and slower. So this is the husk key that the...
Now to find a way to open it.
Like, what? Have you guys ever looked at this key? Who in my audience, no lying, has literally never just stopped and looked? Who doesn't pick up that key immediately?
Still out there.
That's so weird. Like, I'm always a gamer, just trying to go quick. Why is there an arrow on the far right of the screen? And the far left? Why? There's an arrow down here and over here. Why is that there? Oh, that's gonna drive me crazy. Not one time. Yeah, Flare, I've never. So we might as well get into the secret room if we're exploring. I don't even know what opens this. I don't even know what opens this. Probably something over here. There's a room back here. What? Never have I ever. What on earth? Wow, I had no idea there's a chest back here. Okay, well, moving on. I love this. I actually wanted to record this right before the shop reset on the day that I'm recording this, but I didn't because I figured 34 minutes wouldn't be enough, and I was so right. This is deep. What is it? Is it just the icon? So what is that arrow on the right? And why does it never change? What is it trying to point me at? I have no idea. I still need to find a glowing prop. That'll open up the secret room. And I don't know how far away that can be. Can it be back over here? There you go. Yeah, I got all these arrows. There's 4. And I don't know what they're trying to show me.
Key has been found.
Is that where
That's not
traps
great for
are?
you.
But that's not a help.
Send.
Descent. He wants me to go lower. Is this a breakable room? Is there meant to be... There's a chest in here. Okay. Might as well pick it up. Get that gold. There's another shield breaker, but I don't really need shield. And... There's nothing gonna be... Oh! Oh! Wow! I just broke that randomly, a habit that I have not been doing this entire time. And the one thing that I randomly decided to try and break is the prop that I needed to find to open the secret door. Well, how about that? How about that? Find the switch. There's more? Different door? Wait, how many doors are there? How many doors are there? That wouldn't be in the next zone. Wow, that breaks really easily. Is this the room? Oh, he missed. Does it spawn more and more zombies the longer I take? Now I'm intrigued. Now I'm intrigued. I want to find out why I can't get into that. What's the glowing prop that I'm missing? Once you get the shadow key, enemies spawn endlessly. I see. Yeah, it seems like they are trying to kick me out of here, which is also, you know, why I'm glad I ran this build. So where would be the glowing prop for this one over here? Would it be nearby? Would it be back? Is that possible? Can it be behind it? This is why I've never done this before, because it never seems worth it. Go to the question mark. Right across from it is a little room with a door in a secret room. Okay. This one right here. This question mark. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. It's right here. You know, the YouTube audience might feel weirded out by me recording these on stream, but you could see why. Like, that would have taken a lot longer. Right across from it Is it seriously that easy? Is that where that always spawns? Because I feel like that can be sometimes different. Wow. All right, well. The other door you got is behind it. Okay. Okay. I think I'm ready to move on. I think we have thoroughly explored this area. Oh, I don't have coconuts all the way. Let me just fix that. All right, we'll get more. Let's get out of here. This is also why I'm doing this in a low level. Oh, shit. Hang on. Yeah, throws a drone, blocks immediately. Sad that you aren't using the weapons? I don't think so. The weapons are just regular, low-level, random perked garbage that makes me hate ventures. I am not going to explore... Look at this painting! I am not going to explore everything cool about the crypts and then use my least favorite part about dungeon. I don't like random weapons. I never have. You guys know this. Nuh-uh. I'd much rather it drop weapons from my inventory or something. I really dislike that, but... That's fine. Teach their own. There are gargoyles up here. I never noticed that. When you're speedrunning through this, when would you ever see these? You wouldn't. Is there loot back here? Of course there is. Wow. Tier 5 chest. Easy. Okay. And then I bet there's one on the other side. There's some gnomes just hiding in a coffin, as one would. 2 tier 5 chests. That is, I never knew that. And, like, that's not even out of the way. If you were paying attention, you know, you could come out of the gate, sprint up here, and just immediately, you know, you'd have to break the gargoyle, but get to work. Like, that's cool. Someone's watching this in the morning while they're eating breakfast, and me saying get to work just triggered them realizing that they actually need to get to work soon. I'm sorry if that's you. You can leave a comment and I will apologize. This is such a feeling, man. I have never... What are we on, floor 2? Oh my god, is this gonna be an hour-long deep dive? Whoa! You know, I've heard there's like a saying among developers that gamers never look up. I am in that group. It's like... It's... mind expanding to me to realize how tall this area is. I had no idea. And these lamps are so cool. Don't trigger me like that. I'm sorry, Ashley. I figured I'd get someone. Is there text on here? Oh, I bet there was. This looks backwards, by the way. Like, this feels like somebody wrote something and then flipped it and then painted it out in a way that you can't read it. That might not even be English. Anyway. What's breaking down there? Oh, the traps. The traps are activating with proximity, but I'm back there, which is an interesting thought. So, if you're... I don't know if I'm going to inadvertently find a speedrunning hack, but if you're going through this dungeon, maybe going back here... Interesting. See, this is what I'm talking about. Like, this isn't just me trying to flesh out a long video. I promise, this wasn't even gonna be a video. I just thought I'd gain a deeper understanding of these rooms. I have always ran through here or ran up here without a second thought. But if this room, you know, right now it's trap-free, but if it's normally trap-free, this is probably a more consistent way to get through. I mean, that's just a little back alley. You're gonna be skipping that trap, and one spawns right there, and there's usually one sometimes through here. It doesn't always spawn. I know it's a chance, but maybe I'll try going up here next time. Save, you know, 10 or 15 seconds. And there's another back area. More urns. I'm not gonna break every urn from there. I stopped getting rewards after 100, so whatever. Nice. Can you crit on these monoliths? Doesn't seem like it. Love Cloak Shadow, by the way. I love killing one enemy and watching them all fall around me. Alright. So I think we... What? What? There's an area under here? You can see through, and there's a breakable spot. And a chest. I had no idea. I had no idea. YouTuber explores this area for the first time ever, and I freaking meant it. I had no clue. And you know what? In my defense again, I feel like these areas are pretty easy. Even in the 140 zones, if you know what you're doing, you can dumbly fumble through it with brute force miniguns and be fine. Like, you'll win, no big deal. But, you know, and I don't need the gold, and you guys know I don't like to rely on the random weapons, so the chests have never been interesting to me. But the fact that it's right there, and I've ran past it hundreds of times, is crazy to me. There's a mini-boss here as well. Might as well throw both the drones. Honestly, my drones will be back for Vlad anyway. I think we can all imagine. Nice little crit. Do the cannonballs work on these models? They would have to. They're bugged right now to throw in an extra set. Yeah, that did good damage. That did alright. That did alright. So, this room again is a mini boss fight. There's a chest right back here. I think I knew this one. But this area is usually torn apart by miniguns and carbide. That's why I did the solo. Usually that mini boss gets absolutely ravaged. And then, yeah, this is the side area I came through. Eternal Wanderer, showing her worth right now. I used Eternal Wanderer in my crackshot build today, and I'm so glad I did. Because in the crackshot build, you never want to swap off your weapon, right? Which means you're never actually using your Baron, which means you're at the mercy of normal tactical sprint. And putting Eternal Wanderer in there at the cost of Rescue Super Ramirez, yeah, you lose 17% on the base damage, which is not 17% real damage. It ends up in a situation where you have really good long sprint from Eternal Wanderer, and I found a lot of value in that, more so than the minor amount of damage that I was giving up. So yeah, I actually, on the day that I'm recording this, for separate reasons, have a newfound respect for Eternal Wanderer, and just wanted to share that with you. So just a bunch of coffins. Seems to be just set pieces. This room, man. Okay, so chest right off the start. Never even paid attention here. Tier 5? Are you kidding me? What? How much gold do I have? 140 gold? Not bad, honestly. And there's another one right back here. What? There's a whole area back here? How far does it go? Oh. So does that mean there's a prop nearby? Most of the time it seems like they are really nearby. Okay. Is that a different... No, okay, no, that worked. Cool. I wonder if I missed some cool animation by walking up to it like that. Obliterator. Alright. This reminds me of Geralt getting his mutation upgrade. One of you will know what I'm talking about. One of you will know what I'm talking about. Anybody in the chat right now know exactly what I'm referring to? If you're a Witcher 3 player who's made it to Blood and Wine, you know exactly what that means. Alright. Looks like I found an entire extra little area, including a secret room and a chest I never knew was there. Wow. All that value from a room I've only sprinted through. So, this area I do know is massive. And I don't want to grab that last key. That one. I don't want to grab that for fear of enemies just spawning endlessly. What I could do is try to get rid of these monoliths, just so I'm a little less bullied. Obviously, this build, you know, blah, 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 really good at handling enemies. It's just still gonna be a little bit calmer if I remove the threat, so let's just take care of that, no problem. No problem. There we go. And then I'll throw a drone for cleanup. So, let's go left to right. Oh, what do we got here? Words I can finally read. Soil... Tail? I don't know. I was reading right to left again because it seems to be flipped. Oh, we have a little thing here. Is that a phone number? Almost looks like it. I don't think it's a phone number. What is this fake language they've been using? And there's another monolith up here. Look at this mantling. Oh, I couldn't get through. Alright, never mind. Little back room area. Nothing too big. Again, I mean, I've spent half an hour and I'm about to enter the third room. Like, that's how big this is. Myself and many other players just sprint through dungeons like it's not this beautiful, complicated room. Find the switch. Where would that be? I love this build. Okay, another one of these statues. Have I said that a million times? If you guys have ignored my video on my favorite dungeon loadout, like, then you might not understand how much I enjoy this build. It's... Oh! What? You can get the Gravedigger? Oh, and I got a wrap that ruins it. I had no idea the Gravedigger was in the drop pool. Oh, it's water! Oh, God! No! No, 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 no. Gross, 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 gross. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. I am a fire-only Gravedigger user. That is the long and the short of it. Don't laugh at me, Demon Gamer. I just teleported. And I know where I am because I've been paying attention. What the f... That was the least jarring teleport I've ever had in my life. Wow! It's happening already. The familiarity. I'm so happy. I just got teleported and I knew where I was. Knowledge. Knowledge. All right. I think we've effectively all right, it was funny once. Eternal Wanderer is showing her worth. All right. Gameplay tip. You've been hurt. Oh, okay, great. Let's see. There's a shattered roof here. You know, I learned this in Minecraft and in real life architecture, but I really like rooms in rooms. I don't know why. It's so neat to have like a hut inside of a bigger space. My family and I, we used to do like camping in the living room where we would set up like a tent and camp. And like dad, sister, and I would have our little cots and stuff. It was pretty fun. If you are a family person who has that, you should try it. It's pretty fun. Even if you're in a small apartment, like camping in the living room, not that big of a deal, you know? Like you can get a cheap tent and have a good time with it. It's fun. I like it. Oh, we got another gnome. Just paying respects to the boys. They should have an F to pay respects here, I think. That would be accurate. That'd be fitting. All right, again. Cannonballs? Oh, it blows up on the... Damn! Okay, so it blew up on the monolith. And all of the balls blew up after. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow. Alright. Tier 5 chest. I'm gonna get in... No, you fucking do it. Alright. Tier 5 chest? Alright. He told me not to miss the tier 3 chest. Where is that, AS? He said don't miss that tier 3, and I don't know what that tier 3 is. I have not seen one. Spectral Blade? What? Did I miss it? I totally did. I had no idea you could get the Spectral Blade. What kind of perks did we get in this thing? Honestly? If I had this in Ventures, I would not be disappointed. If you had totally rocking out, damage to snare, you can slow the enemies down, do extra damage, double crit damage. That's not a bad perk spread. For my loadout it is. I'm not boosting crit rating with anything, but still. Where is that tier 3 chest? Okay, let's get out of this troll. All right, let's blow myself up. There's the key. But he said under the stairs by the entrance. Am I blind? Am I blind? What does that mean? Is it right over here? Is it right around the corner? I've never been under here. Okay, I realize that the clubs break this very fast. Yeah. Okay. I don't get a satisfying break sound either. I'm so annoyed by this. Apparently, I'm right next to this chest and my chat is laughing at me. And he said under the stairs by the entrance. Let's see. Is it back here? Am I going too far? There's a room. You looked right at it. What? No. It's not this room. If it's this room, I quit. Is it this room over here? Did I look right at it over here? I am being trolled. They're lying to me. There's no way. You're kidding me. I ran right past it. I'm running right past it. What? Where is this chest? Right behind you. Where? This is why I need help. See, they get stream delay, so I don't always know what they're talking about. There's a blocked off corridor. Is it like a hole in the wall? Because I'm looking for an actual chest right now. This is making me lose my mind. Under where the key is. Under where the key is. Oh! Okay, I feel less dumb. I feel less dumb. I was looking for a visibly available chest. I was not looking for the wall. Oh my god. But as annoyed as I seem, I'm not, because it's moments like that, epiphany is exactly what leads to, like, really solidifying a memory. I promise you, I will never, ever...
Hidden in plain sight.
Plain sight. Get out of here. I will never miss that chest again. Well, I might not pick it up, but I will never forget where that is.
That's all the keys.
Wow.
Now you have to descend into the abyss.
I love it.
It's the
2x2
rules.
stairs. Used to do that in Halo. Where? Oh, I know exactly where I am.
Come on, it'll be fun.
Shut up. He's telling me it'll be fun. This is such an amazing, elaborate area. Did I explore this thoroughly? I believe I did. I'm not trying to annoy you guys. I'm just being so curious today. All right. I feel like I know this area better than my own room. No enemies to kill. We can move right on. Nice. The loot pool is all the base games, scavenger, hydraulic, blah, blah, blah. And then
To the next level of the dungeon.
all the steampunk rat rod and Fortnite mares. I had no idea Spectral Blade and Gravedigger were in the loot pool. Like, in theory, I think I knew, but I guess I didn't actually expect to see it. Oh, I like the log seats. We got another respawn area. Oh, no. Let's not jump over the edge. Let's go like the semi-intended way. Because remember, rushing through. I have never not just jumped to the bottom. I always go straight to the bottom. But, you know, there's all these things around. What's over here? There's a corner stair. I'll bet there are some curious solo gamers out there. Oh, another one of these. I know kind of what to look for now. Is it going to be a statue or is it going to be a bookshelf? I wonder how many curious gamers have just done exactly what I'm doing. Because I feel like if you're somebody who likes to speedrun, and you are somebody who likes to go fast all the time, which is not the exact same as speedrunning, but just generally trying to rush, doing this slow walk one time to just commit as much to memory as possible has tremendous value. You can refine strategies off of that base knowledge very well. I've never looked left. I've never seen this wall before. I have never turned around and put that in my memory. It's the edge of the map. This area is going to be a lot better to build in nowadays. And we got the bridge. We got, has to be loot right here. Okay, all right. Oh, what? What? There's been a tier 5 here the whole time? How? How have I never ever noticed that? I know this trap. That one gets me. That's amazing. Is this for the Crypts, by the way? Does each dungeon have its own banner? Oh, that's amazing. Right at the top of the tower in the first room on this floor. Top of the tower. Did I already pass it? Because these aren't really towers. And this is the first room. So he's confusing me. Back in the first room. What? This room back here? There's a I already... Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh my... Tier 5 right here, huh? This is the best viewer interaction I've been offered during a recording in a long time. I have to check. There's no indication that there's anything in here, but I can see through it a little bit. Is this just a top? Curiosity reward. Oh, that's a mimic. Hello. Yeah, we're trapped in a mimic room. Yeah, the cannonballs are currently bugged, so when you throw at a direct enemy, it will pop out more cannonballs after it explodes. Wow. Always a mimic? That's a guaranteed mimic? So, to anybody who needs the mimic quest again, when you spawn into this room, come right through here, which you can peek back through, by the way. Is this the actual room we were in? Does it actually save it as we left it? Partially destroyed? Or do they just have like a recreated version? It has to be the same room. It's the same room. Wow. So if you need mimics, you guys, jump right over this, break this wall, guaranteed mimic for your quest. Not a guide. Maybe I could follow up with a guide once I've become a learned man, but... Oh, I thought that was a gravedigger. I thought that was a gravedigger. Wow, thank you guys. Once again, glad I'm... glancing at chat. Alright, so... moving on. Got another armory. That's easy enough. Simple, simple. This makes you want to play Witcher 3. I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting pulled back. Okay, no, focus. You're a Fortnite gamer today. Okay, so there's this room, which naturally leads to... I'm not gonna lie. I've never not jumped that crevice. The key can spawn down the... I had no idea! Oh my god! I have never realized there's a key that can spawn right here. I was not aware of that. I always seem to get to the end of this room and have a missing key that someone's got to go grab. I did not know that could be there. And in this back room, there's a little toilet area. Reasonable. And he said there's a chest above on the roof. You might be able to hear it if you build up. Well, I'll grab that chest real quick. Eat this just because I can. What? You can go back here? No way! This is making me so excited. I don't know what put me in this mood. Witcher 3 exploration might be part of that. But like... I'm going to be able to run through this room. And honestly, this is what happens in my brain. This is what happens to a human subconsciously. When you have never explored back there, and you've never explored in there, and you've never gone below, they're just like foggy areas. Your memory has no way to service through there. But I feel like when I'm done going through this entire zone as thoroughly as you've seen, I'll be able to essentially fly through this space in my own memory. And... that'll be really cool. That'll be a neat experience. Because this is an awesome environment. Like, even cooler than I realized. Like, I love that. You can get up on this roof? Are you kidding me? What? Okay. I can only hope that my YouTube viewers watching this video can even... wow. That's another major thing I learned, by the way. I had no idea cannonballs were that effective because it explodes on the monolith. Look at that. 170. That's really good. I thought the peg leg was good for monoliths, but that is... obviously it needs to explode nearby. But damn, dude. Let me do that one more time. Maybe I can get another chest here. I love that. You kill one enemy and everything just dies. There's no monolith there. It's gonna be the next section. Eternal Wanderer currently showing her worth as I should be out. Why did you not die? It's very weird. Okay, so I wanted to back up just because there's this area here. That looks like a floor. Oh, I know it's not. You could tell they never wanted you to look all the way down here. Might as well grab the key.
The husk key, not surprisingly, the husks have.
I am honestly excited. I want to move on to the next dungeon already. This is going to be a series. I don't care if people want these videos or enjoy them or not. I am totally moving on to the next. Okay, all right. Dilly-dallying a lot. I think we've seen all of this. I just don't want to miss anything out of haste. What I'm concerned about is at some point you may not get any gold after completing the mission due to a bug. He makes you stop getting gold. He's not supposed to remove your reward. He just caps it. There's a cap to the amount of gold we can get? How? Wow, Demon Gamer's a speedrunner of dungeons in my chat. I love the idea that even he, who's been giving me a lot of the tips for these chests, can even be surprised by anything we're seeing here. Okay. Is there going to be a chest up here? Normally, if there's an area that you can peek through, there's a chest. I'm learning that. If you can see inside, not this time. Sometimes they don't always spawn. But I feel like if you can look inside, yeah, you can learn a lot. He said I did go my goodness. He said I did go through dungeons slowly. I don't know why. I think I was trying to tell his words, referring to him, but I also wanted to quote him, so him and me became the same thing, and then it confused my brain. But he did go through slowly when I was a Wii player. Wow. I had no idea. I had no idea. I feel like every speedrunner, even if they know the route, could benefit from just going slowly like this. Just soaking in the whole map. So we have a secret room. You gonna be able to make this? Oh, I ruined a gnome, but that's okay. I also don't know what happens if I die. Do I fail? That was the lamest vault I've ever... Is that the gold cap? I'm not getting any more gold. Someone said deatomizer for the... Okay, I wasn't trying to get into off-topic conversation. Someone said, what's the best weapon to remove buildings? And someone said deatomizer. No. 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 Cannonade's pretty good. Obliterator's really good. Minigun abilities like lefty and righty is really good. Deatomizer is the most expensive, wasteful weapon that I see people use for buildings, and it's not even that good, honestly. It's very wasteful. Deatomizer is extremely expensive. I recommend the Cannonade. Cannonade, Obliterator. It's really weird nostalgia to go slow. Yeah, I feel like even as someone who has gone slowly in the past, someone could easily do this what I'm doing once, and then just go, okay, I've seen it now. You know, the devs spent weeks and months of time putting this huge, elaborate area together, but I saw it. You know, it's just dead in your brain now. There's that husky husk again. But for me, it's all new. Well, not new, you know. I've obviously been to the crypts dozens of times, but I've never quite looked at it like this. Yeah, there's a chest right fucking here. Are you kidding me? This is visible. It's in range. If you're chest hunting, you can see if this one's spawned or not. I assume it's 100% at a glance. I hit the gold cap a while back. That's weird though. I'm still getting some gold, but I didn't get gold from the other one. Interesting. All right. I'm scared to go down there. And I just want to make sure there's nothing hiding underneath. I guess we can just build. Yeah, we can build now. Remember when this area used to block builds like crazy? Just randomly couldn't do it. It makes me feel so safe to put all this flooring in. Wow, I feel like I can actually exist. You didn't hit the gold cap until Dungeon said you did. Oh, okay. So we have that same painting repeated. We have another nurse with flowers, or a healing hoe. We got a grave. Who puts a tomb in a painting? These husks are freaky. We got some food with spilled food. Dinner plates with spilled food. All right. I did not know there'd be a gold cap for this. What's the purpose of that? And there's a shield sapper back here. That's so scary because the shield sapper starts high and works lower because of percents and how they work. There's a mimic. Wow. You can just smack mimics. If anybody, even in the normal game, wants a tip, just smack any tier 3 chest that you think is a mimic. Because if you just smack it once, you're never going to break a tier 3 in one pickaxe strike. Unless you're using like a super crazy OP pickaxe build and then you tried to one-shot it. I mean, good luck. That sounds like a fun thing to try. Even if it doesn't work, I do have a pickaxe loadout video.
Now you have to descend into the abyss. It's the rules.
It's the rules, yeah. We do have to descend. And then this area. I don't think there's going to be much to explore here. Yeah, I doubt there's going to be too much in here. I've been in this room a lot. You know, like I said, I didn't know where that key was earlier, so I have absolutely spent plenty of time in this room. I just wanted to. There was no reason to break that, but I felt like doing it. All right. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Santo in chat is telling me that he told me about Cloak Shadow months ago and that I said ew, but I think that's a dumb comment because he knows this. He recommended me Cloak Shadow before Cloak Shadow was buffed, and I said ew. But then Cloak Shadow got buffed and I went, whoa. So this is by far my most...
A boss fight is now available.
A boss fight is now available. My most familiar room, obviously.
I didn't know Vlad was in town. Don't get too comfortable. He's coming back.
I wonder if the dialogue...
He's just toying with you. There's more. There's always more.
Yeah, 50 seconds. So, because, you know, boss fights, I've spent a lot of time in this room. I don't think there are any secrets. We've torn apart this area with Carbide. If there are any secrets, I would be so thrilled. But looks like a lot of what I already knew. And we might fully scope this out before Vlad even respawns. No, he recommended Eternal Wanderer in the lead. Okay. Well, yeah. I actually spent 2 hours on stream trying Eternal Wanderer loadouts in the commander position, and I ended up frustrated and had no video to show. So, yeah, she's not a strong lead. She's great in support. Great in support. I like running around more. Oh my god. I'm so slow right now. That Vlad timer in my brain was like 20 seconds. How is he back already? Probably still invincible, but I'll throw my drones anyway. He has like a period where he just doesn't take damage. Hardly anything. He has like a big armor period. I don't know why, but... easy. Oh, there we go.
That's enough with the coin collecting. Save some for me.
Hey, there you go. But he still let me pick it up.
I've been defeated? That's possible?
53 minutes. I took my overlay away. I feel like I should have that in the thumbnail. 53 minutes. So, you get up to 300 coins and then you're just capped. All that for 700,000 XP. I would hope I got the max chest. I did that in record time. What were my stats? Does anybody care about that? I barely care about that. It's a low-level mission, so it's not going to be... Actually, I don't know. Does your combat stack up with enemies killed, types of enemies killed, or power level? What does it factor? Will I actually get the gold? Oh, okay. So, if you, like, what, stack overflow, you just don't get gold? I don't know what my gold starting point was. Is it going to tell me the 300 gold? So I get XP, tickets, perk up, no gold in sight. And then... candy. I get 250 gold from a daily quest that was unrelated. Was I scammed? Did I not get any of the gold? I wouldn't notice. I don't even have that much gold as far as like endgame players are concerned, but 54,000 is still... So, if you go over, what is it, 300 gold, you just get nothing? You get nothing? I don't care. So, yeah. Thank you guys for taking this journey with me. I have no idea how this series is going to be received. Obviously not scripted. I'm just genuinely interested in checking out these zones fully and thoroughly for the first time, and that was really cool. So I'm probably going to record at least one more of these before I get any feedback on the series, but if you do like it and you want more, comment down below. Subscribe for more. I'm out of here. Goodbye. That was really fun.